Now suppose we have f of x equals 1 over x. The derivative is f prime of x, which is negative 1 over x squared. So d by dx of 1 over x is the same as d by dx of x to the negative 1, which is and the derivative is negative 1 x to the negative 2, which is the same as negative 1 over x to the positive 2. So this is how we get f prime of x is negative 1 over x squared. It's better to use this than to go through this every time you need to find the derivative. Now suppose instead we had f of x equals 1 divided by x squared plus x plus 1. The derivative is, now notice that instead of 1 over x, you have 1 over some function of x, some expression that depends on x. So this looks a lot like 1 over x, except that you have an f of x, a function of x in the denominator. So first you pretend like this is an x. So the derivative of the outer function, which is 1 over x, is negative 1 over x squared. But instead of x, you have x squared plus x plus 1. And you go times the d by dx of the inner function. What we were pretending is an x is not really an x, so we have to use the chain rule, which says multiply with the derivative of the inner function, just the x squared plus x plus 1. So this is equal to negative 1 over x squared plus x plus 1, the whole squared, times 2x plus 1, which is equal to the negative of 2x plus 1. Notice that this negative applies to every term in this expression. So make sure you have parentheses or you distribute the negative sign. You have x squared plus x plus 1, the whole square. Another example, if f of x is equal to 1 over, let's say, 2x minus 3. Notice that this is like a 1 over x, except that instead of 1 over x, you have a 1 over an expression that depends on x, which is 1 over f of x. So here we have to use the chain rule. So f prime of x is, since this is a function of a function, the outer function is 1 over x, the inner function is 2x minus 3. So now we have negative 1 over x squared. That's the formula initially, but instead of x we have 2x minus 3. So the chain rule says multiply with, since that's not an x, it's a function of x, we have to multiply with the derivative of 2x minus 3, which is 1 over 2x minus 3, the whole squared, times 2. So that is negative 2 over 2x minus 3, the whole squared.